are in shock. Jungkook looked unusual in BTS's latest live. Is he hiding something? Hello ARMY. In the world of music, where noise often dominates headlines and spectacle defines success, there are rare moments when silence speaks louder than words. And sometimes, all it takes is a look, a single, quiet look, to send ripples across an entire fandom. This is one of those moments. Jungkook, the golden Magni, the voice that melts hearts, the performer who gives his all every time he steps on stage, didn't have to say a word. He didn't need to cry. He didn't need to reveal a secret. He didn't even need to move. All he did was exist in that room during that one BTS live broadcast. And it was enough for millions of armies to feel that something was off. The stillness that spoke volumes. The live stream began like many others. BTS members gathered around, laughing, sharing stories, and joking in that familiar way that brings comfort to armies around the globe. The camera panned across the room, capturing smiles and warm expressions, but when it settled on Jungkook, something shifted. He was there. Present, physically. But not emotionally. Slightly distant. Movement subtle, almost hesitant. A smile, but not the kind of smile we're used to seeing from him. For longtime fans, it wasn't just noticeable, it was unmistakable. A 37-second clip that broke the internet. It didn't take long before armies began circulating one particular clip, a slow-motion recording of Jungkook during a moment when another member mentioned the future. In the clip, Jungkook blinks slowly, glances down, takes a deep breath, and forces a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. That single moment? It triggered a wave of emotion, concern, and curiosity. Some fans commented, "He's trying to hold something in. He's not okay, and we can feel it. Is he preparing to say goodbye? Or is he waiting for the right time to say something huge?" The video trended globally. Not because of what he said, but because of what he didn't. The ARMY investigative force awakens. Armies are known for their unmatched loyalty. But they're also known for their unmatched awareness. They notice when a member changes their hairstyle slightly. They recognize when a certain necklace hasn't been worn in months. They track everything, and remember everything. So when Jungkook fidgeted with his ring 5 times in under 2 minutes, they noticed. When he looked away every time someone brought up future plans, they noticed. When he hesitated before answering a simple question, they noticed. And soon, a storm of theories began to brew. Theories that exploded online. Theory 1, a secret solo project. Many believe Jungkook is hiding a major comeback, possibly even a surprise world tour or global solo album. He's known for keeping things under wraps, perhaps he was struggling not to let the secret slip. Theory 2, emotional exhaustion. Some fans worry that Jungkook is reaching his emotional limit. Years of relentless schedules, media pressure, and personal expectations might finally be catching up with him. Theory 3, agency tension or internal conflict. Could there be issues with management? Was he silenced from announcing something? Fans recall past frustrations about creative restrictions Jungkook hinted at before. Theory 4, something personal. From loss, to relationship strain, to a health scare, the possibilities are endless. Fans know he's human too, and being under the spotlight doesn't protect him from heartbreak. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear. Something's going on. This isn't the first time. Looking back, this isn't a completely isolated incident. On his last birthday, Jungkook, who normally does long, heartfelt live streams, only appeared briefly and left without singing or reading comments. At a Japanese radio show recently, he answered questions flatly, and looked like he couldn't wait for the session to end. And at a music awards ceremony late last year, his performance, while technically perfect, lacked its usual spark. Some thought it was exhaustion. Some thought it was burnout. Now, we're starting to wonder. Was this the beginning of a deeper emotional shift? A message in his silence? There's one moment from the BTS live that particularly struck the fandom. A member casually asked, "What's your wish for the year?" Everyone laughed and gave fun answers. But Jungkook paused. He gave a soft smile and said, "I just want everything to go smoothly." 7 simple words. But they carried a weight that every ARMY could feel. There was no lightness in his voice. No sparkle in his eyes. Just fatigue. And something unspoken, something too heavy for words. Is Jungkook hiding something? Or protecting us from it? This question echoed through ARMY circles. Is he hiding something because it's painful? Or is he trying to protect us from something? Jungkook has always been the type to shoulder burdens quietly. He never wants fans to worry. He always tries to smile, even when his heart is heavy. So maybe he's not trying to hide the truth. Maybe he's trying to shield ARMY from it. And that makes it all the more heartbreaking. Because we know he's not just our star. He's human. ARMY and Jungkook, a connection beyond words. ARMY and Jungkook, a connection beyond words. Jungkook doesn't need to speak for ARMYs to understand. We've seen him grow from a shy teenager into a global icon. We've stood by him through heartbreak, scandal, and historic success. We've seen his vulnerability. We've heard his laughter and his tears. We know the way his smile changes when he's truly happy, and when he's just pretending. This time, we saw the latter. And it broke our hearts. Will the truth ever be revealed? Perhaps someday we'll learn the truth behind that look. Perhaps he'll speak about this moment in a future interview or documentary. Or perhaps we'll never know. But one thing remains certain. We are watching. We are listening. And most of all, we are here. Not just as fans watching from a distance, but as people who care. People who notice the small things, the flicker of emotion in his eyes, the way his smile didn't quite reach his heart, the unusual silence in his voice. We followed his journey for years, through the highs and lows, the triumphs and heartbreaks. And now, in this subtle, quiet moment during the BTS live, something felt different. So now, we ask you, ARMY. What do you think Jungkook was hiding during that BTS live? Was it a secret comeback? A silent cry for help? A personal loss? Or something else entirely that he's not ready to share? Was this just a brief moment of vulnerability? Or was it the beginning of a new story waiting to unfold? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Because your voice matters. Your heart matters. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other ARMYs who feel the same. Because together, we're not just fans. We're a family. And families don't let each other carry pain alone. We stand together. We wait together. And when the time comes, we heal together. Stay strong, Jungkook. We're with you, always.